Ugly gang shit. I get I get Wait, is it Malloy? I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. Smoking on exotic weed, killing bad energy. I don't let it get to me, so they try to get me in my dream, but all my demons died out. I feel so alive now. You can't kill my vibe now. You can't bring my high down. I can feel the energy, and yes, the past is history. Heavy meditation keeping me away from misery. Walking through the galaxy, when I wake up back to reality, I get so fucking high, I can't feel anything. Light another blunt, all my problems start to drain. Henny in my cup, cause it numbs my brain. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I'm so fucked up that I can't think. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the day. Yeah, I've been through this before, so it's just a replay. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I do the same thing.
Oh, the good morning, jerk offs. What is up, everybody? Hola, Jody.
Good morning.
What is up?
Not much. I'm like trying to still figure out how to work. Like my laptop's being slow for some reason already.
See, that's what I was talking about like trying to fix videos and stuff on your laptop. If it's already working slow, you throw that stuff on there and it'll be like almost snail pace.
Yes, that's what I was like. I don't know if it was my internet or what was going on today, but
sometimes you just have to go clear things out, just like your phone.
Well, that's why I came in on my phone and then my laptop finally started working. So I left and came back and I'm like, okay, hopefully this shit works.
What up, Robert? What up, Twisted Roots? He
Good
says,
morning.
cheers, Brain Jerk. We captured a crazy Earth Dweller on cam yesterday.
Happy Monday.
It is Monday, isn't it?
It is.
What up, Grant? Top of the morning, fuckers.
Dude, this week fucking flew by because I literally feel like we were just saying it was Monday because we all woke up super groggy that day last week.
That was last week, yeah.
Yeah, because it was shitty outside. Sun's actually out today, yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm fighting powdery mildew. I sprayed last night for the first time. It's still there, as expected, but I got sprayed again. What up, squirrels?
Well, hopefully it works out. I know I'm about to go do some yard work today. I was like, finally, we got some nice weather. I can get back on my Jody of all trades.
What does this say, squirrels? Computer's broken, but I'm here. Okay.
I'll be right back.
I got you. Sorry to hear that, squirrels. Your computer been giving you a hard time lately. Twisted, what is that? A bear? Yeah, what kind of earth dweller did you see, Twisted? What up, Bodie? Good morning. Good morning, CSL. Good morning, Vermonster. Thank you guys for coming on in. What up, Yeti? Good morning, sir. Good to see you. CSL says bong on.
Good morning.
Grant says it's Monday. Ruh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Like you said, Monday's kind of like the rest of the week, though.
Nice hair day, Josh. You got this. Peroxide and water. You can spray till the day of harvest. I've been using I was using water, baking soda, and a little bit of oil. A little bit of veggie oil is what I use. Pure crop one. The only issue is I don't know. I've heard about that Yeti, but are you allowed to use that in flour and because I've got neem oil, but I haven't sprayed it on my plants at all. I just been spraying it on the zucchinis all year. It's trying to keep and then the zucchinis are all dead, and then now I got powdery mildew all of a sudden. It's like, what the fuck? How did that happen here?
I think that's what was on I think that took over like my pumpkin plants because it looked like like a powdery kind of mildew, like you just said.
Yep, that's exactly what zucchini and those big leaves like that.
Yeah, the giant leaves.
Yeah, those things they get powdery mildew and they spread it.
Okay, then
One
that's what sucked is I was doing so good. Like I was doing so fucking good at my gardening. And then I just like 1 week, like boom, just didn't take care of my shit. And it all went to crap.
That's how it is. That's how it is. For real. I didn't go out there. It was like 3 days ago. I didn't have time. I couldn't go out. The next morning, I go out there. I got powdery mildew.
Are you one day off? One freaking day.
They warned me. The Masshole said it many times. You have to check them every single day, at least once a day.
Yeah, you're like, one day's not gonna hurt it.
But it did.
Yeah, one day fucked it all. One day took away fucking some good work.
One day did was okay. So the powdery mildew could have been swiped up sooner. If I'd have noticed it early that day instead of the next day, it wouldn't be as bad as it was when I found it.
So you have to spray to get rid of that?
Yeah.
At least mine was just on my pumpkins, but still that sucked, but it was so far gone. I pretty much took a loss. I'm pretty sure that I'm not getting any pumpkins.
Grant, he says it restricts the plant from making photosynthesis and crappy fruit flower. No bueno. So what I spray it at night, so it's not even trying to gather the sun. Oh. He says, yeah, you can use Pure Crop 1 through flower. You can use it till the last day of harvest. Okay. Amazing product. Best out there.
Did you say you're gonna pull your crop before?
I don't know. I still has like a couple of weeks, I'd say, but it's good. It could be pulled right now, but it'll be better in a couple of weeks.
Right.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about your day, squirrels. It's a good morning, she said, is the key word, though. Good morning. Even though the computer's being a doofus, it's a good morning.
Agreed. You know what? I woke up, I was like pretty energized, but then I felt myself getting into like a little funk. And I was like, no, you're not going to fucking do this. You're going to get on your podcast. You're going to have some coffee. You're going to get in a better mood and you're going to go like be productive.
Yep.
And try to stay out of your fucking head.
So today, that's basically what I'm doing too. Once we get off here, I gotta go to Lowe's, get some chicken wire because these damn baby birds keep getting out of the fucking fence, getting
out again.
Yeah, and if they go up front at the wrong time when Sinju's out there, guess what? Chicken dinner.
She's eating them.
Walk, walk, chicken.
Oh shit. So, I know you said that she already got one of their heads almost.
Well, no, not almost. She just didn't pop Mama's head off. The bird still it's gonna have a scar here forever. It's got a little dangly part that it's not supposed to have. You can tell two birds look the same, and one of them is the one that almost got its head bit off, and you can tell the difference because it almost got its head bit off. Oh my gosh.
You're like, Sinju, we want the ducks' heads off, not the chickens.
Right. That's facts.
Come on.
Haven't seen this live in a hot minute. I know, Redbeard. Been busy. You've been fishing? I think I saw you said something about you were fishing yesterday or the day before. It's dangerous in our heads, Grant says, and that's right.
It really is. Like, and you can like sit and live in your head instead of living in reality, you know?
Well, yeah, and you could think of 17 things that aren't even real and get all anxiety and worried about it. And now and those things didn't even happen, but you were all worried and anxiety about it because of what?
Exactly.
Why? That's why I try to live as close to like in the moment as I can.
Yes.
That's why I am the way I am, because I'm trying to keep the negative out as best as possible, and that includes because I know what's in my head, and if I get in my head, it's like, oh, I turned
Yeah.
into
Well, the
fear.
hard part is like, my bed's so comfy, and I have like a really nice commercial fan in there, and I have my incense going, and like my room just has a really good vibe to it. So I just want to lay in the bed and chill out. But I'm like, no, dude, you need to like be up doing shit.
Bodie says, "Where's the missing link at?" Good morning, Geisberg.
If he's still sleeping in his bed right now, probably having some good dreams.
I don't know where T is.
He's probably like, yeah.
Call him, Robert. Find out. You should be T-Rup's manager. Jess says he's on his way.
On his way. Oh shit, that's funny.
Nice, Yeti. 400 plants. That's a lot of work. Huge harvest. Yep.
Shit.
He's in Oklahoma. Nice one, Yeti. Hard work pays off. Yes, sir. That's the only thing that pays off. Hard work. That's how you get like that was the whole what was that a couple days we had a video about that.
Yeah, that meme that you shared, I think you shared it. It was good. It literally stuck in my head. I was thinking about it yesterday and this morning. It was like, if you don't want to check the price tag, then you can't, if you don't want to be out shopping and have to check the price tag, then you can't be at work checking the clock or whatever.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, 100%.
Because real talk, if that's how you want to be, especially if you're building your own, you have to work. We like if we want this to succeed, we have to work harder than we would at somebody else's job.
People don't understand that. Like when you are working for yourself, you're literally, there is no, like, you're not punching in and punching out. You're all day, every day have to be doing something towards your goal of creating something. And so you're like working 24/7. Like I told you one day, like anytime we go out, even we're like marketing and advertising ourselves. We can always be doing something for like Brain Jerk. We could be, like I said, from wearing a t-shirt out in public to putting out business cards to writing down ideas.
Later, Yeti. Have a good day. Hope you have a fucking fantastic day, actually, and thank you for the advice.
Boom. Have a good day.
But yeah, if you and then like we said, what was it yesterday? The people that are at the top are there because they'd never stopped. It's not even necessarily because they're the best. Like they're just the best right now because they kept going.
100%. Like that is the thing that sucks, because like right now, I'm not even gonna lie, I feel so drained and tired lately, and it's just like I don't have a fire lit, or I don't have like I don't feel passionate or desire about anything in life to give me that drive and energy right now. And I hate saying that because I love my life, but I'm just at like a rut where I'm just like nothing sounds exciting. Like I said, laying in my bed sounds better than going out and doing even stuff that I enjoy and love to do. I don't even really feel like doing, but I know I need to get through this push. Just keep going and get through this, and it will get better, and I'll start enjoying those things again. But right now,
Yep. Well, you're grieving. You're going through the grieving process. You know what I mean? So
well, yeah, I know. And then winter's coming, and those winter blues are a real thing, you know.
that's why we're here. That's what winter time is the worst time for seasonal depression, and that's why we started right going into winter. And guess what? This was the first year I wasn't depressed.
That's all. Yes, because you have in the morning, you get up, you're like, okay, you have someone to talk to, something to do, because like you kind of like hibernate in the winter. A lot of people do.
Hard work beats talent every time.
That's true, but people that have
Bodie says he's back on the Molly.
Well, that's why
Jess says, I don't know. Maybe he got super cold feet and took off.
Oh shit.
Maybe Jess pegged him so hard he can't walk now.
Oh my god, I was gonna say he was getting pegged. That's where he was.
Oh man. Roast of
I was like, you can't turn your thing. I was like, when he walks in, you gotta give him like a walk of shame, videotape him.
Yes. Those were great, guys.
Oh,
Robert Jess says, shut the fuck up, Robert. It wasn't me.
oh shit, that's funny.
That's hilarious. Oh man. But that's the difference between this past year and all the rest of my years is I'm actually dedicated to this. I've had to work for everybody, and I've slaved away for everybody else not to be appreciated for the work I've done. And it's like, well, fuck that. Especially when the pandemic hit and we all for real for a minute thought we were all gonna die.
Right?
I was like, fuck this. Fuck all these guys. I'm gonna live how I want to live, period. Because tomorrow it was like one of those T-Rup accident moments. Like I didn't have to get into that accident. I saw T-Rup do what he did, and this pandemic hit, and that's what was like, okay, boom. I might as well have gotten a car wreck,
Right.
because it's hit me to now all those doors that I've opened over this last year, I would have never even fucking stepped up to the door. I'd have thought about it.
Isn't that's what I mean? Like, as much as this like pandemic hit and it's like tragic and all these things, some people took it as like let it hold them back and take them down more, and other people were like took this as an opportunity and an open door to start doing some shit. Like, and people are like, oh, nobody wants to work, and I don't think it's that. I think people are learning to make money from home and not having to work and learning to work for themselves.
Correct. That's it. Because why am I going to go work for somebody else that doesn't appreciate what I'm doing and make somebody else rich when they're paying me $12 an hour usually at most, and they're making millions? Like, I'm not going to go work for Walmart at any point in time in my life. Those guys make billions and trillions of dollars, and they don't even give their employees insurance. Like, no, I can't work for people like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
I would go work for the guy that pays his employees what they're should be making, and doesn't
this is the thing.
If I'm not struggling while I'm working for you, all good. But if I have to work 90,000 hours in order to make a fucking put food on my table, and you still don't appreciate the work that I've done, fuck you. That's
the bad thing too is like sometimes like people know how to make money, but people don't know how to save money. And that's the issue, because I could make less money than somebody, but have more money than somebody that makes more because they go out and spend so much.
What up, bad guy? Grant's right. Wintertime, you learn how to deal with yourself.
You have to that's why people get depressed, because they don't want to face themselves or deal with themselves or go through what they're going through.
Robert says he was up late. I bet he's going to want to talk about sports. Zay, the Jess says he was with Zay. Robert says was some crazy football games yesterday. And then Robert says, Zay been pegging? Oh, and here he is. Guess who's here?
His training.
Jess was fucking the shit out of me last night.
What up, Tandoori?
I got real tired.
She already told us it wasn't her, so.
Oh no, it was her.
Lena says, I like the hair this morning. Thank you, guys. I just threw it up.
I came home and Jessica had a 4-foot fucking dildo strapped to her fucking chest.
Robert says, Jess, tell me what you know.
A 4-footer strapped to her chest.
He says, I hope to God not, Jess says.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. T is home. I saw the door open.
Oh, my God.
That's funny.
Hey, you know what? This is the thing. It feels good coming in late sometimes, doesn't it? Because then everyone's excited to see you. You're like,
well, because I heard you on the way, Jody. You talking about you wake up and
into the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like you were saying, you don't have motivation to do anything, or
Morning simply.
you don't have that spunk that you usually do. You know, especially when the wind gets out of your sails, that's the time to keep doing what you're doing. Because if you stop living, I mean, if you stop living, you're not experiencing all these things. It's everything that happens, even your sad days, you're still feeling it. Like you still have feelings. So if you just, no matter what, you can be sad and go do something and accidentally like, holy shit, I had the best day of my fucking life.
Right,
And
absolutely.
now you're happy at the end of the day, you know, especially like self-discipline, do something self-discipline. You're like, man, I feel really good about myself. And it maybe it ends up after you do all this fun stuff a day, you just lay in bed and cry. But I mean, at least you experience life instead of sitting there and just laying down looking at a wall. You ain't experiencing nothing.
You're experiencing sorrow.
Yeah, and
that will
kill
you.
Life. Yeah, you can let that run your life is sorrow.
And like I told her, it's okay to be sad.
Yeah,
it's okay to feel sorrow.
Yeah,
but you have to be careful with things like that, because how we think is how we wire our brains, and the whole the connections that stay working, those are the ones that you want to keep working, and the ones that don't work, they die. So when you rewire your brain each time you either get sad or you get happy, and it depends how you deal with that sadness. Okay,
find a new path.
If you can keep rewiring your brain,
like
think this way instead of this sorrow and sadness, and look at the bright side of things, figure out, be grateful instead of you got, like when it personally is like I never have it. What do I always say? If someone says, how are you doing? I can't complain at all.
Yep.
Because that's me rewiring my brain, because usually I would have said,
oh, this is
it's
fucked
okay.
up. This is fucked up.
All right.
Or my favorite one, I'm alive. I'm alive today. Like, you know what? I'm fucking really happy I'm alive today, dude.
But it's just rewiring my brain because the more I do that and the less I think, oh, whatever, then the more I'm gonna that's my automatic response.
Yeah, like it's literally like you said, mindset, because once you get out of it and you get doing stuff, you're having a good time and it's not bad. But getting there, starting is the hard part. But like I always know when I hit these like lows and I'm feeling super drained and tired, that's when I fucking dig down deep and it's time to fucking go like even harder than I've been going, because you just gotta push through it.
So my grandpa died.
Yes, squirrels.
And my sister was sad about it, and then she was asking, she was like, I'm just gonna go to work later today. Like we all this stuff. I'm like, look, if he could see you so like sad and depressed that you didn't go to work, you're ruining your life, like, because you're not experiencing something. Grandpa's not going to want to see that. You sitting there mourning over it. Like, keep going with your life, because then if it swallows you up like that and you're in a sadness, it's like, I don't know.
And that's why I've always said, when I die, don't fucking be sad about it. Yeah, you're gonna be, I know, but be happy, throw a party, remember the good things that I was.
Absolutely.
Don't remember fucking me dying.
Remember when I showed you my butthole?
Remember when Tear-Up kissed Josh's ass because he got a hole-in-one pool stick style?
We don't need to talk about that.
That's the fucking memories.
Those are gonna be your memories right there.
Remember when he said, remember when Tear-Up said that if you get this in the next 2-3 shots, then I'll kiss your butthole, and you did it in one? That's the memories.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I missed about 37 times, and as soon as he said, hey, if you make it in the next 3, I'm gonna kiss your butthole, I made it.
Oh my god. So did you kiss his butthole?
He kissed my butt cheek though.
Because what happened is when I said that, Josh's eyes,
I said, oh, Really?
Josh, he said, really, T-Rep, you will? I said, I'll kiss a butt cheek. I'll kiss a butt cheek. And then he went, boop. Anyway, I said, there's no fucking way this is happening. There's no fucking way this is happening.
It was like game time. We were practicing that whole time, and now it was for money.
And it was one out of one.
1 out of 1.
I told him 3 shots. He got a 1. He said, come on.
You said it wasn't even for money. It was for to get your ass kissed.
It was like a Vince McMahon moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Kiss my ass.
And I had my arms tied behind my back. I was like,
Nobody recorded this. Oh my god!
I don't know.
I wouldn't let him.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't let him.
Grant says on your worst day, you can still make someone else's day brighter, even not knowing not even know it.
Well, because if you show somebody
You're right.
that you give a fuck,
Always
it
be the
doesn't-
best version of yourself you can be that day.
Because like, even if you don't know the motherfucker, if you show them some humility and some respect, they're like, it could be a random stranger you said good morning to, and that motherfucker was having the worst morning of his life, and he's like, a complete stranger told me good morning, and he said I should have a good day. So even if he goes home and still beats up his wife or something, I mean, that moment he's still
In
gonna
that
think of
moment.
yeah.
In this moment.
And that's what because I heard that on the way here, Jody, is you were like, I wake up and I just don't have no motivation, and sometimes when the wind is out of your sails, that's when you start paddling. That's when you gotta just keep going. Like
That's when you turn over on your back and you just kick them little feet.
yeah.
That's why I'm like, and I've been learning a lot, but then I feel like I'm searching for motivation, and I know that I just need to breathe and stop searching. And honestly, that's when things come to you. If you're chasing things, usually when you chase things, they run away from you, right? So you got to quit chasing things. You just got to relax, do what you're doing in the moments, and calm down.
I mean, just think if you really run through a checklist while you're sad and don't have no motivation, like you're like, I'm alive. I can laugh today. I can cry today. I have all my emotions. I can feel everything. I can see everything. Everything's great. You can always find positivity. You just sometimes you have to put a backpack on. You got to fucking hike to go see it. Go
100%.
see it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's hard. But if you look at the positivity, there's positive in everything. There's a light, a hole of light that you can open up and fucking make it all light.
That's facts. That's mostly what I try to do every day.
Yep.
Well,
even if I wake up in a shit ass mood, which doesn't happen. Since you go, get away from me. It doesn't happen often, but it happened not that long ago. But I just kept fucking. Okay, this is why I have a routine. Okay,
you get up
so
and do.
now, I'm going through my routine. Guess what? Okay, this feels a little bit better. This feels a little bit better. And yeah, by the time we were here, I was still a little groggy, but we were in action and I was good enough. It was the push through.
This really does help. This morning show really does help for stuff like that, because you can really bring, like Jody brought her real life problems. And
yes.
And now we're talking about, it's not even,
well, that's why we do this.
We're not even trying to talk about mental health. It's just, we have a friend that's in a fucking situation and she can't crawl out of it. But I'll tell you what, when you crawl out of it, you feel a lot better. When you finally see the sunlight and you're like, wow, because
it's crazy. Cause if I don't talk about it on here, it doesn't seem like that on the outside, because I am a happy go lucky person. I like to bring up the energy in a room. So I make sure I push myself out of bed every day and do it. But if I'm being real at the end of the day, when I think of even right now wanting to get back into my workouts, I know I'm going to cry through some of them. I know I'm going to scream through some of them, because I absolutely am so tired. I don't want to do them, but I just got to fucking do them. But I'm sick of sometimes always acting like everything's so perfect and great and easy, and because it's fucking not, you know what I mean?
Newsflash, lady.
Well, that's why
human. It sucks.
That's why we evolve. We go through emotional, through, even like we've said, throughout the season. when Brain Jerk started, we were positive, 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 but then it got to a point to where it's not always positive.
Yeah.
So we have
positive, positive, positive.
what's that Pitbull always say? Mr. Worldwide.
You sounded just like him.
But real life and humans, we have all these different emotions, and I'm not good at showing some certain emotions, and it is what it is, but we always have to work on ourselves day by day, minute by minute.
You're never perfect.
No.
Never.
Always, I know, and that's the hard part. Is like I feel like that's where I go wrong. I'm always trying to make everything perfect. From like, I have like OCD about how my house is and everything, and I'm like, just calm down. Things don't have to be fucking perfect all the time. Like
because in life, it's not a race. As long as you get to the end of the race and you've had a good time, why the fuck are you rushing to get there?
It's the journey that's the whole fun of it.
Have a journey.
so.
Dude,
Yes.
a whale came out and broke the boat in half, but we still floated.
I mean, it took us 3 days to get to shore, but we're here. Shark bit off my foot, but
Oh shit! You guys are about to go to Vegas. Woo!
Emotions suck. Good morning. Yeah,
but emotions do suck. But
it makes you appreciate.
When I woke up out of this accident, they tried to take all that shit away from me with all these meds, and I didn't feel shit for a long time. And when I started feeling shit, I started feeling it way too hard, and that would have been my perfect opportunity to just shut my brain off and take them psych meds so they just stop firing my axons. And I was just like, no, I can deal with this because I had a good support group. There's a lot of people out there that want to see you do good, even though they don't vocalize it. They want to see you do good. Like, not everybody. There's a lot of haters out there that want to see you fucking fall on your face too. But I mean, you just ignore them, ignore that negativity, and just keep striving. But that's why they say put those blinders on and just keep going. Just keep fuck what everybody else is
keep swimming.
Especially for like you're supposed to take a year to like 5 years and just really kind of fucking focus and don't let anything, unless it's contributing to your growth and success, don't even like hang out with certain people unless you can still hang out with them if they're doing the same thing and helping you towards your goal. You know what I mean? But if not, don't even waste time on it and focus and do something for that year or 5 years. Like,
the journey and who you choose to be by your side. That's who molds us.
That and
that's what's the good part.
And I woke up from the coma with a choice. It was either I could fight and get to as far as I could go, or I could sit there and dwell in the negativity. And that's the best thing I learned from that accident, is finding the positivity in every fucking thing that happened. I was sitting there, I couldn't move out of a bed. Everything hurt and all that stuff, but I still found the positivity, making nurses laugh, making my dad laugh, or making people that were there laugh, or really, like when my dad got there, I'd be like, "Oh my God, Dad, I walked today," and he'd be like, "Dude, good job, dude." And instead of me saying, "Oh, I didn't walk today because I was pissed off and I was just sad," I actually made myself do this stuff because I know if I didn't do it, I would have fucking something.
Right.
Naughty Nikki says,
the thing, kind of,
I'm a redheaded Gemini. I'm made of pure emotions.
The thing is, like, you're stuck here anyways, so you might as well make the fucking best of it. Like, you wake up, like, you're gonna be here, no matter what, you're here.
One thing I know is laying in bed and what isn't going to help anything. Nothing.
That's what they told me.
I mean, you're supposed to get your amount if you're in bed or asleep or whatever longer than you're supposed to be, it don't help no more. It's just like anything else.
Too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
100% all the time.
And it's okay to have lazy days here and there, but
even if every day you get bad news, like every day I woke up from the coma, they said you almost died. I said, oh, I'm still alive. And then they said you'll never walk again. And I said, oh, I'm still alive. And then the physical therapist come in and said, what do you want to do? I said, I want to walk. Didn't I say that you weren't going to walk? But we're going to try it. And if I really can't do it, then I really can't do it. But then I stood up 2 days later, and then I started walking in between the bars a couple days later, and it really felt empowering knowing that I was doing stuff that was not recommended by these people that are.
And they told you couldn't do it.
You're smarter.
Oh yeah.
So it's a lot of it's mindset. If you let, because your mind is way stronger than your physicality, way stronger than everything.
100%.
Because if you like Jody said, if I wake up and I'm not motivated at all, and I'm just gonna bask in my sadness, I still do that sometimes, and I think I'm the most positive I've ever been.
You are. Knowing you before and after, this is the most positive.
Yeah,
you'll have those days, and that's okay. You just can't let them become days and days and weeks and months. And
dude, I had a bad month.
You've always been like, here I am, funny guy, but
yeah, never positive inside and out.
Yes,
like,
correct.
Never, like, I'm positive because I know that if I really put myself to it, I can do it. Like, dude, I can just refer to you to that fucking the video of me walking down the stairs and saying, Dad, I'm doing it, Dad. Like,
that makes everyone that loves you cry.
That
video is
the most uplifting video. I can't watch it to this day because I know exactly how I felt. I know exactly the situation because I was so happy. Like, oh my God, Dad, look at me. I'm finally.
They said I couldn't do it, and here I am.
Finally fucking walking down the stairs, dude. Fuck these people. Like, that was kind of what I was saying. But
that's the second time in his life he heard that.
Yeah.
It's a Daddy, looky, I'm walking. And it's both 2 times.
And
You're a 3-year-old now.
Yeah. 3 years old from the accident. So, I mean, and then that changed my life. But instead of me dwelling on that changing my life, because I am completely different physical than I was before the accident, but I don't let that. I still do stupid shit. I still talk shit. I still try to do stupid shit. I'm just not gonna hurt myself anymore.
Absolutely.
But like he was saying, he went through a bad, like, damn near a whole month on camera every morning.
Oh yeah, I couldn't sleep for almost a whole month. And I was had a bad show for a whole month. And these everybody that's in the comments, they got me through it.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I was scraping for positivity every morning, scraping for it. Yeah, I had some funny times, but I was not happy. I was in a fucking spiral.
But you were still showing up here though. So hey, you know what I mean?
It helped. Honestly, it helped. And everything I got, instead of sitting there and wallowing in the sadness, I made my own happiness.
Absolutely. And that's what you have to do. I was like reading a thing that said like, are you a product of your environment, or like, is your environment a product of you? Like, you can sculpt and mold and create your environment, or you can let whatever's around you like control what you're becoming. You know what I mean?
Well, the most negative thing could be happening, but you could see the positive in it. Like, I don't know, when I'm freaking out, when I'm in the middle of like an anxiety attack, or I just can't I can't seem to put shit together, and I'm too emotionally like involved to where I'm like scatterbrained. Hey, at least I'm fucking feeling this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
At least I can still talk and walk and do all this shit. So at least I have these feelings. So that's cool.
It's better than not feeling at all. Like, absolutely. That's how I know I'm okay, and I'll always get out of it. Cause like sometimes you gotta kind of hit that low to like make you be like, what the fuck, dude? Spaz out of this. Like,
even you get tired of yourself. You're like, why the fuck am I susceptible to this stupid shit?
Yes. 100%. But it does take like hitting there, and then I'll like start getting that, like, I'll start getting into it and I'll start getting that excitement back and all this different shit back. And I'm excited for that, you know. But it's like with every low, there's a high, and then with every high, there's a low. It's probably like a bipolar thing, but
Oh yeah, they fucking the shit that they diagnosed me with is fucking nuts. Like I'm not none of this. I'm just fucking psycho.
Well,
you're
here's
just
the thing.
human. You're just human, you know.
They could diagnose you with anything. They have a term for everything and
Yeah.
anything.
I say you
out
have
there.
explosive anger. No shit, dude. You guys were ripping skin off my body and re-putting it back on. Fuck you. You got explosive anger, Tyler. Well, rip my fucking skin off again, bitch. You know?
Thank you, Vermonster.
Let me rip your skin off.
Vermonster says he's gonna send me a message of how we can get a sample of pure crop one. Perfect.
Perfect.
And guess what, guys? This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
Earth Dweller of the day. This is the
Earth
Dweller of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
This is the Earth Dweller of the day.
See what's walking on this earth.
crawling on this earth.
Okay.
What is the Earth Dweller of the day? What?
What?
This is the Greater Sage Grouse. This is in North America.
It's a North American titty bird.
What it does is this is
Does it say gobble gobble gobble?
no, it don't. It makes a weird noise because I'm serious. I'm so serious. You don't even understand. So this bird is like specifically famous. I tried to research all of it, and they're like the only thing this bird's known for is its mating rituals, which a lot of birds are. But these male grouses, these are all three of these are males.
Says is found in the western United States, Saskatchewan, and southern Alberta. It lives about a year.
Yeah,
It
but
gets to about 19 to 30 inches or 48 to 76 centimeters for the Canadians out there. And
yeah, Canucks.
A large ground-dwelling bird that has a long pointed tail with legs feathered to the base of the toe. That is sick.
That is pretty cool. And its mating ritual is super cool because it gulps in a gallon of air. And it has like them
titties.
Yeah, the one all the way to the right. You see those things, he can blow them up like a frog. You know how a frog does? It gobbles a gallon of air and it fucking like
Yeah, because it says like their gizzard isn't like muscular or whatever.
They do not need water for the day-to-day survival if they have proper vegetation.
They get their water from the
picture, the one over here where it's standing up, like with its wings down, literally looks like it's about to do like a tribal thing.
Oh, they do. They fucking they gobble their gizzard.
It also says they don't have a muscular crop. It's not able to digest hard seeds. Like
pretty much their diet is just sage.
Sage.
Yeah, like sage, like the
yeah. That is true.
And it says that's why some people eat them, but not a lot of people because they're so like they have such a strong flavor. Like it's already gamey tasting, but also just like pure sage because that's like 80% of its diet or some shit.
Oh man, that is weird. That is weird.
I'm gonna look.
If you burn this bird, you can clear fucking demons out of your house.
Right? Cook one of those.
Hippies light one of these motherfuckers on fire and walk around the Burning Man.
Right, I'm burning a Greater Sage Grouse.
All right, I'm gonna pull up a video.
I was just looking at Burning Man and I was like, I want to go to that next year.
Didn't they cancel it this year?
Yeah, so it's not till 2022.
Let's see.
I think the only video you're gonna find is the mating.
I found
ritual.
47 videos right here, bud.
And they're all mating, ain't they?
Lots of them are.
Yep. Do the mating. It's cool. It's cool how they do it. The mating ritual because they
He says that's all they were known for. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
47 videos
of all
mating
rituals. Yeah, I was like, dude, is there a female fucking grouse?
The
Like,
Great
what are we
Plains
doing?
of America.
Hang on.
The Great Plains of America. I want to be that guy that
Well,
talks
then
over-
practice to be like him.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this fucking beauty.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
You got teleprompter right there for
with
you.
its sporty tail. Oh my god.
Fan of tail feathers. And a glamorous ruff of chest plumage.
Let's see. It says,
Music.
"I'm good, boy. Okay."
Within this vast
got it.
landscape, there
He
seems
says,
a
when did
distinct lack
Green
of
Shirt get
anyone
out of
to
prison?
impress.
Son of a
Thanks
bitch.
for coming
Fortunately,
in, man.
these guys have the moves
Just got out.
to get the party started.
See it? First of all, I ain't mating with you if you come at me like that.
Oh my god.
His nutsack's on his fucking
And
gizzard.
these juddering moves also create a signature sound.
That water noise.
What are we watching?
Sage grouse make this bizarre noise by popping their brightly colored air sacs.
Pop that ass.
Brightly colored air sacs, they call it.
And the
Look at my
sound can
nuts,
carry,
Like, you know when dudes do that titty dance?
Hey, you want to see my nuts?
which,
You wanna see my
considering the
nuts or
size
my
of their
neck?
habitat,
Oh, oh.
is just what the males need to attract females to their display ground.
That's a sausage fest right there.
Oh, here they come. Them ladies.
Like, damn, I heard that water dripping. What's good?
Competition between males for the best spot is fierce.
Oh, there's got a chest fight.
Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting with wings.
They're like beating their chest up against each other. Oh,
Rubbing
shit.
their balls together.
It's all about securing the most visible patch.
Is
to
that
show-
their balls or is it a chest?
It's her chest.
Yeah, I was like, what?
It just comes from down below. It just comes from down under.
Look at my
Females
nuts,
visit
girl.
every day for up to a month and will carefully judge the variety of displays before choosing their mate.
Jeez, they come every day for a month and watch them and then choose? That's crazy.
Yeah, this dude's like, bitch, I've been fucking bloop, bloop for fucking 3 months, dude. Pick one of us, dude. I'm horny. I only live a year.
That's pretty freaking crazy. That sounds like what was that one show that everyone loved, Bridgerton, you know? They go to the
Balls.
dances and balls and like like every time they're there they have like they meet like princes and shit like that or dukes and then they choose them at the end. That's funny.
Dude.
Yes.
I'm bringing back the male mating
They're
call.
not bringing shit back. They haven't stopped.
They haven't. No, I'm bringing it back to human. The male mating ritual.
What's it gonna be?
You'll see. You'll see when you're like, I really want to fuck D-Rep. You're like, well, I'm straight now.
Josh is already there. He's like,
What up, Good Vibes Gang? Mr. No Fly says.
Yep. I make the men go gay and the women go straight.
Let's get out of here. You're going out. You're out of here.
No, I'm not.
You're out of
Please
here.
don't
We're
do it.
going to the spotlight.
I came in late.
oh, you came in late and got kicked out early.
So when people begin to say, what is my intention? And make it clear on their intention. And they write it down. Now the research shows that less than 2% of the Americans actually write their intentions or goals down. The ones that do actually write them down, they have an 80% chance of reaching those goals if they write them down. So when you write something down, you're telling your brain that you mean it. It's a direction that you're moving, and it has to be ongoing. And it's a to-be statement. A to-be statement is something that you're evolving into. Once you get clear on your intention, your sponsoring thoughts, the list of reasons why you want to be healthy, because those sponsoring thoughts are really going to be the driving force to get you going in that direction. If it's healthy, you may have vitality. You may want to look better. If it's wealth, you want freedom. That's what you really want. You want freedom to do whatever you want, right? So when you begin to define your intention and you couple it with a sponsoring thought, now you're giving your body a taste emotionally of what that future is going to be like. Now, the next step is to plan your actions. Master your day, one day at a time. So now you've already dismantled an old part of yourself, and you say, today, the thought I'm going to have is that I am a genius and I accomplish everything. Or I live in no time, and the universe provides for me. The universe lives in my favor. What behaviors am I demonstrating? I'm going to get up and I'm going to work out, or I'm going to read that, article on success, or I'm going to, whatever it is, I'm going to make a choice. And then I'm going to elevate my emotional state. I'm going to keep my energy up the entire day today. Just that simple process, you've already changed on the biological level. Now, if you get up and you prime, review, and remind yourself who you're going to be, then the next step is you warmed up your brain and body to be in that personality. Get your behavior to match your intentions. Now take it out for a test drive and accomplish what you set out to do during the day. In other words, when you get your behaviors to match your intentions and your actions equal to your thoughts, you get your mind and body working together. Now you are mastering exactly what you set out to do. And now when you begin to experience the effects of your choices, those new experiences then begin to reaffirm the emotion that you created from your sponsoring thoughts. Now the loop is starting to change and your choices begin to become a new habit. Track your changes. Take a moment and journal or have a little board on your wall and say, I got up earlier, I did a 20-minute walk, I did deep breathing exercises before I went to bed, I feel great, I'm going to do it again. And my definition of a genius is being uncomfortable and being okay with it. And when I can stay in that place of uncertainty and unknown, and I can transmute that energy into clarity or gratitude, that I can get my energy up even though there's chaos around me, then I'm filling that void between the old self and the new self with information. And when you change your energy, you change your life. In other words, you're so busy being elevated, you know you can't predict what's going to happen. You're just very clear you're not going to go back to those familiar cravings and familiar urges. And finally, cue your environment. Take a moment and on your dashboard of your car or on the desk at work or on the mirror in your bathroom or on the refrigerator, remind yourself what your future is. Simple little cues, simple words or pictures. And if you keep your conscious mind on what you want, your subconscious mind will take you there. The hardest part about change is not making the same choices you did the day before. So you can say to yourself, okay, I have some pretty tough thoughts I have to overcome today. Let's just put them out and drag them out for observation right now so I know that when they come up, I'm aware of them and they're not me. That's the old self. And if you begin to look at your choices and the behaviors and you say, you know what, I've been a victim for too long. I'm not going to complain to anyone or anything about anything today. I'm going to make excuses for myself. Those are the two things I'm not going to do. Just not going to go there. If you were to take a minute and really begin to ask yourself, what part of my old self can I not bring to my new future? Because if I want to be a healthy or wealthy person or a genius, I can't bring these thoughts. That's an alignment with my future. So when you begin to realize that this is the person I'm going to create, these are the things that I have to leave behind. That simple analogy will begin to help you get clear on the direction that you're moving and allow that energy to push you. Now that energy is like the flame on the alchemist's crucible. It's going to turn base metals into gold. It's going to remove the dross. And so purification comes with quite a bit of agitation. There's got to be a stirring that takes place. And I think that Most of us in the last year or two have felt this incredible stirring inside of ourselves, and that's because the energy is so intense that our nervous systems have to really adapt to it. So I think our purpose in life is really to remove these layers, these masks, these habits and emotions that block the flow of the divine within us.
Okay, let's point out that Josh finds a fucking video before the show, doesn't know what the fuck we're going to talk about, and then it directly correlates to what the fuck we've been talking about.
Every time.
So I want the government to come shut Josh down. Because I'm sick of him.
He's sending these like brainwaves to us that makes us talk about the shit that he chose.
I literally listened to the
programming us, T-Rup. I don't know what he's coding in here, but he's coding something.
I as soon as he muted us, and it was about 14 seconds into the video, I said, Josh, what the fuck do you do? He said, that's my job. I manifest. Shut the fuck up. Man. How the fuck did you do it? You fucking piece of shit, dude. Like, now it's like to the point where I'm angry. Like, I know we were supposed to be positive. I kind of want to punch this guy.
Like, this isn't cool anymore. It's creeping me out, man.
Dude, like, oh, he's like, I'm the shaman. Shut the fuck up, dude.
I mean, you call me the
shaman. Probably fucking video like YouTube and how to like do mind control or something. Who knows?
The video, he just knows how to do it. I don't know how he knows how to do it, but I was like, Jody needs to hear this.
Yes, I had a lot of epiphanies and a lot of thoughts while there was things being said on there, and I was like, oh my God, that's so right, and that's literally what we were just talking about. And that's even my number one thing is, like I said, we're all searching for like who we are, but like the only way to get to that is to like experience and learn who we aren't. And then once you know who you aren't, you get closer and closer to who you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes who you are is something you don't want to be. Like, how did I get into this negative trait? You know, I gotta fucking find a way. What the fuck? I need to stop thinking negatively. Yeah. Yeah, but like I need to stop. I need to start, because once you start looking at the other side, like really the grass is greener when you're not depressed.
The grass is greener where you grow it.
Mm-hmm. Where you tend to it, where you assist it, where you help it.
Hey, you want to know why my grass looks greener from over here? It's because I'm working on it, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, I got some pretty green grass right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad the green grass.
Makes it better. No, but for real, it is about like, but people are worried about like looking at other people's lives and seeing what they're doing or where they're at, or only see like the successes or what people put out there. And you can truly put out something that's not even real. Do you know what I mean? People chase after these like perfect things they see on TV or magazines and think it's so great, but you got to do what you have to do every single day to just feel good every day.
98% of these girls in the magazine are airbrushed.
Oh yeah. And Photoshop to death. You know, it's not, I mean, it's not
like everything you see on TV is fake.
If you want to be beautiful, you have to look like this. No, dude.
Even reality
some
TV.
Some of y'all got kids. Some of y'all are fucking great mom. Like,
yeah, what's up, Gear Changer and Cold Blooded?
The personality. I think it's easier to fall in love with a personality than a fucking hot body. It's a lot easier.
Well, no, I don't like it when people, just because they're good looking, they're stuck up and think they're better than everybody else.
Yeah, because if you were good looking and you were a fucking good
I don't like people that think they're better than everybody else to begin with.
No matter what, exactly. Yep. Yeah, 100%. Because there's like people who aren't even good looking who think that they're better than everyone else because of some, you know.
No, I was just like, just using that as an example because there's people that are richer. You know, I don't like people that have lots of money that think they're better than everyone else. You know, I do also get the mindset of I have to surround myself with better people to get better.
So let me tell you.
So that, you know,
it's not about becoming rich. It's about how you get there, you know, because like I said, you could have someone who's poor but a good fucking person,
Yes.
someone who's rich who's a shitty person and who did really crappy things to get that money. Like I would rather hang out with the poor person, like, and become a better person than a rich person.
So,
Correct.
So the other day, me and my wife go to a bar, and
Is this the beginning of a joke?
me and my wife,
But I literally thought too.
me and the wife walk in the bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?" No, but
She says, "I don't know. Have you seen him?"
but we were sitting there, and some guy bragging about his multiple houses he owns and all this stuff he owns. And
He was
shit
very
like that.
braggadocious.
Yeah, very braggadocious. And so I'm always funny at all times. Funny. I'm trying to make everybody laugh. I got my wife there. I know the bartenders. Zay's sitting next to me, and so is my buddy Chris. And we're just talking shit, laughing and stuff. Everybody's laughing, even the guy that thinks he's better than everybody there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm making this motherfucker laugh," and really, he was pity laughing at me because he thought I was, because he's seen the.
He thought you were special.
No, like,
Because I think that every day.
I'm better than you, so I'm laughing at you.
Oh,
not
okay.
with you, So I was thinking and then I finally picked up the vibe, and little did I know, Zay picked up the vibe
Long before,
because he knows the guy, because Zay works there and he knows that's a regular, right? And Zay walked outside and he's like, that dude's just openly fucking shitting on you. And I said, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, I know what he's doing.
What's up, Captain Save a Grow? Good to see you.
But me, I feel like I'm making him laugh, so I'm making his day a little bit better. Like,
Good morning.
Even if he thinks of me as lesser, I know I'm not lesser. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so I was like, Zay, there's no, because Zay was like, dude, you disrespecting my boy. And I was just like, no, he's not. He's just fucking thinking he's better than everybody else. He's gonna go home and fucking with no wife, but 5 houses,
Right.
I
And if you gotta sit and think, if you gotta sit and like, if you go around like and are looking at everyone else's flaws and how you're better than them, like, and that's, how does that make you better than anyone if you're sitting there judging every single person you run into?
Me too, CSL.
How
Me
are
too.
you happy if you're comparing yourself to everybody?
Yes.
Because there's somebody that's way better than you. There's somebody that has everything that you've ever imagined.
Like, you obviously have low self-esteem about yourself if you have to belittle other people or keep comparing yourself all the time. Like, you don't feel good about where you're at.
Yep.
You have to justify it.
I got a boat and 5 houses. Well, sir, I got fucking great friends and a wonderful wife sitting right next to me. So, I mean, what do you got? I don't see no wife or fucking kids accompanying you because you're an asshole.
Yeah. Right?
Captain Save a Grow says, cheers, Vermonster. Good to see you, too. This is easily one of my favorite YouTube channels. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
That's great.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
see, because even on Mondays, like I just was telling Josh, last Monday we all came in here kind of like, groggy, all moody, and then we left here fucking smiling and happy. And
CSL, you don't act better than anybody else, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference. Like, it's not that you can't have money and you can't have boats and you can't have 5 houses. Have all of that, but don't belittle and talk shit on other people and look down on other people just because they don't have that.
Yeah, don't rub it in my face, because if you ask me, CSL, you're just a normal guy. Yeah, I don't care how you're nice. You come in here, say what's up. You say, "Hey, I'm from the 4th hole. Good morning." You tell us good morning every morning. You're
a good human.
You don't say
absolutely.
You don't say, "Hi, you fucking peasants. I'm fucking in my mansion." Fucking.
Yeah, he only comes in here to talk shit to us and fucking troll us.
I took 4 shits today, all in different bathrooms. You didn't see that. And, it's all about you got to still be a human, no matter if you're fucking the richest fucking person or the not. You're still a human. Everybody has these same emotions. You can't, dude. We're all the same thing. Like, we're all living in a life that fucking is hard.
Yeah. Ryan's a good example of being a normal guy life.
Yeah, and because he's I think because Ryan's a family man first.
Yeah.
Family man first. And the reason why Jess loves me is because I'm so attached to my family. My family is nothing but love. And
But are they happy? Yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
you got to be happy, man. And
Like not just happy because I have things, but
'cause if
happy
you
with
hang out with-
yourself.
if you hang out with just rich people, you're going to find out like, dude, these people ain't that cool.
They're covering something up.
Yeah.
Are they?
Exactly.
No, there's a I forget what it said, but one of the things said that I was reading the other day was like most millionaire / billionaires that do fucking like 20 hours of work every day. Those guys are really hiding. They're doing that because they're trying to stay away from something
Yep.
in their mind.
Yep.
Yeah, they stay busy.
Yeah, they
I could
stay busy
definitely-
so they don't think about whatever it is that they're, And that's what I recommend all the time. Keep your fucking mind busy. Do something.
Yes, stay busy, stay active, out of your head and moving.
Forward.
Keep doing something, because every time you're doing something, like even when I'm sitting there, if I'm sitting in my bed even at night and I can't fall asleep, I'm like, dude, paint or draw or read a book or something. Like, don't just sit here and like fucking, because sometimes I'll just lay, because I'm not like, or sometimes I'll watch a movie or something, but I'm not a big TV watcher or movie watcher. I don't know. I'm just a thinker though. I am. I like to do that sometimes. I like to get in my head sometimes, like, because I'll just think about random concepts and ideas.
I like getting in my head when I'm positive, when I feel positive. I don't like getting in my head when I feel negative.
Yes, I'll agree there.
See, sometimes I like getting in when I'm negative though, because I take that time to really like go inside myself and dig down deep and let myself get through it and like pull it out and see what I need to do to fix it. And fucking, it sucks to face it, but I literally like to go in and face it, because I don't got time for later it to come back up on me. I need to like fix it so I can fucking truck through it and push forward,
Yeah, I gotta find that positivity first. I gotta, before I start thinking it, I gotta have the positive mindset, and then I could sort out my issues.
Right.
That way.
Yeah.
Well, lately, like
you have to be able to, when you do go into yourself, like Jody said, you have to be able to, like, almost as an outsider, evaluate yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
like,
this
I
is
always
where I
want
can
a
improve.
I always want a positive mindset, but then lately, kind of like you said earlier, even if you are being like, even if I have a negative mindset, I need to just get up. I don't have to be positive to fucking get on my workout bike. If I'm in a negative mindset, I can still get the fuck up and do my workout bike or go do yard work or this or that. I don't have to be fucking positive.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Chances are, you get on that fucking workout bike. Guess what? You're gonna
start feeling positive and good. Exactly.
Holy shit! I put 45 minutes on this motherfucking bike. Now I feel fucking good. Now
You worked all that negative out. Yeah, absolutely. You got to get it out and have an outlet for it. So that's why I'm like, oh, when you talk about the sauna and shit, oh my god.
Jess needs nighttime to be quiet so she can think and let everything out.
Yep. That's what, and then all she has is me in that silent room.
Are you a snorer? Maybe it calms her.
She'll be trying to think some shit out, sort some shit out. I'll just be sleep talking like fucking bitch.
You got Tourette's in your sleep?
Yeah, no, I don't. But
oh
I did grab her. One time I had a night terror. I grabbed her face. My whole hand is bigger than her face. I grabbed her face and I pushed it in my sleep.
In your sleep?
Because I was fucking freaking out. And then the one time I punched her in her shoulder.
Oh my god. You're like, sorry.
I elbowed somebody I was dating one time in my sleep, like real good. I was fighting somebody in my dream.
You can't help it. I mean,
apparently I kicked her and I elbowed her.
You like wake up.
You just
like a black eye to the floor.
Yeah, I got her rear naked.
Oh my god.
Like, babe, I'm tapping.
Like, right?
She bites
That'd
me.
be freaky, man. That'd be scary
He
to
stops
do some
breathing
shit
most
in
of
your
the
sleep.
time.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
you
do you
should
have
get a
like
mask.
what is that, like sleep apnea?
Apparently, he does.
That's scary. Sometimes I think my kid has that. It freaks me out because she'll just be like, you know, do that shit.
Yeah, I was a smart hunter that time. I let the fly go because I would have punched myself in the face.
Oh, the fucking flies though.
Dude, I shut the lights off and I caught a fly.
Did you?
Yeah, I did yesterday. That's why my post yesterday was like, I'm so good at catching flies, I can catch them in the dark.
You heard you heard it buzzing and like
I
shot it?
went like that right in front of me and it was in my hand.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You catch them better in the dark than in the light.
But T-Rup, the reason I was calling you yesterday,
Yeah.
the fucking Lions game. The end of the Lions game, Justin Tucker kicks a 66-yard record-setting field goal to beat the Lions with no time on the clock. A true Lions loss.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, what I want to
Dude,
say
it hit
is,
the crossbar and rolled over.
Yeah. Dude, what I want to say is, because Robert was 100% right. Dude, yesterday football was fucking nuts.
That's the only one I saw, and I saw Stafford beat Tom Brady.
Beat him the whole game.
Well, he doesn't play versus Tom Brady. He beat the defense.
Well, the defense is really good, but both of those defenses are the top two probably defenses in the league, and two of the best offenses in the league. And it was a good showdown, and that could potentially be
a Super Bowl.
NFC. No, that would be the NFC Championship. Okay. Yeah. And then let's talk about Kansas City 0-2 right now. When they're undefeated in September, but this September they got beat by the Ravens in a fucking killer game, and then they got beat by the Chargers, bro. What a fucking rookie quarterback! Get the fuck. Or no, Justin Herbert. I think he's like a second year.
I don't know anything about that.
But I'll tell you what, dude.
I didn't even get to watch the game. I was watching some dudes live where okay, so on YouTube, when you get on YouTube, I typed in the game and there's this guy on screen and he's got like a graphics behind him. There's the Ford Fields behind him and he's got what down and all that, and he's got where the ball's at on the field.
Oh, so he's alive.
Yeah, he's doing a live commentation. You got live game sound in there. So he's over here and he's a Lions fan and he's like, "Oh my God, they're gonna make this. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose now." Oh, and then the next thing you know, he's sitting there and he's like, "At the crossbar! Oh my fucking God, and it went in!"
Yeah.
Oh, that's a true Lions loss.
Yeah. Well, the previous record was from Matt Prater on the Lions with 65 yards.
Not only did they beat the Lions,
they broke the record.
He broke the Lions record.
Son of a bitch, dude.
Oh
man, the Kansas City Chiefs ain't shit this year either.
It's time to go.
Listen, but you guys do make me think, like when I worked at B-Dubs and like I said, I would get on fucking leagues and make sure I watched all the games. Now I'm like, I gotta start watching motherfucking football again so I can be up in this chat because it makes me miss talking about it and shit though, you know what I mean?
How are you supposed to watch football without cable?
I can stream it. You can stream on all these different apps on your phone.
Yeah.
Which ones?
NFL.
The ESPN one, I'm pretty sure you can watch all the live games.
No, ESPN football. NFL's not on ESPN.
Or hang on. No, I have one where I can watch the games though, because I literally put them on here.
Talking about.
Yeah. You can.
Yahoo Fantasy Sports or whatever.
Could be that. I know you can go to the NFL Network app and watch it on your phone.
Yeah, then I'd have to pay for it.
Yeah.
No, dude, you literally don't have to pay for it. You can stream almost every single.
I'm gonna have to get my Fire Stick out.
Yeah.
You can literally stream almost every game right from your phone.
But it's that time.
I'll figure it out and let you.
Whoa. That was not me. For a second, I thought it was.
She'll figure it out and let us know.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming in. Love you all.
Love you guys.
Hope you all have a great fucking day, mates.
Good
Brought
Monday.
to you by
brain jerk. Fuck yeah.
I'm with my people, man. I'm with the gang. My heart hurt. I can't help but sing.